This is really weird. I really haven't done this in so long. This feels really strange. Even though I live stream every single week, this just feels weird. Hello everybody, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. It's been a long while since I posted something here on YouTube, so why now? What have I got to promote? It's probably the question you're all thinking. Well, I'm here today to announce something I've been super hard at work at over the last month or so. It is Doctor Who related, guys, and it is on YouTube, so this is actually exciting. Get ready, drum roll. The Who Bulletin. Ta-da! I don't know what the fuck. To explain what it is, I'm going to take you on a little bit of a detour, if you will indulge me. It's been a while since I've done a video, so it's going to be a bit waffly, but indulge me on this little tour and a little story time. So throughout Jodie Whittaker's era, I've made Doctor Who content very, very regularly, especially through lockdown, which is super easy when there's nothing else going on. And then towards the end of Jodie Whittaker's era, I was finishing uni. We were coming out of COVID, and I had just finished university, and this was all last year. And as someone who lives in London and wants to continue staying in London, I had to touch some grass and get a real job. Said real job is very YouTube focused, so the very little free time that I had, I didn't really want to be spending on new videos and doing more YouTube stuff. And also consider, at that point in time last year, I had spent 9 years pretty much consistently making YouTube videos, mostly about Doctor Who. I kind of felt like I had everything out of my system that I wanted to do with the channel in terms of traditional video making. I feel like I achieved a lot and was super happy with a lot of the content that I put out there. Obviously I look back with embarrassment on some things, but for the most part, super proud of it. And then obviously, like, Jodie Whittaker's era was ending, her last ever special was coming out, the centenary special, Power of the Doctor. It was the end of that year. I didn't have the time to make as much content anymore, so I thought it would be nice to sort of tie it in a bit of a knot there. So I did my last video, The Power of the Doctor, in January of this year. Yep, it took me a while. I'm aware, I know. Earlier this year, around about April or May time, I really fancied going back into content creation again. I've been in my job for a little while now, so I feel like I had a little bit of time and a bit more of an understanding of my sort of week in, week out routine, and knew when I had time to do stuff, but I really didn't have the time or patience still to be working on long form video content that's highly edited, at least not to a standard that I like. So I decided to restart my Twitch channel. Timing of that. What is Twitch? For those who don't know, it's a live streaming website, similar to that of YouTube or any other live stream website, but on Twitch I would play video games. I did it back in 2021 and I kind of gave that up around the same time as YouTube because, again, I didn't really have a routine or a schedule and I just kind of fell out of love with the idea. But I think now that I've got a routine, I was able to jump right back into it, meaning that since around about June, I've been there every single Tuesday from around 7 till 10, streaming, playing video games, chatting, having fun, and being hit with spinning rats and Deirdre from Coronation Street. It's been a lot of fun. We've played a lot of great video games. The Last of Us, Five Nights at Freddy's, City Skylines, Portal 2, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Crash Bandicoot. A lot of games that I really love and had a lot of fun with, and the people who are watching, some of you guys who might be watching right now, seem to have enjoyed it, so that's pretty good. And I've now got 10 years of content creation on this channel. And I thought I kind of wanted to get more people from YouTube involved with Twitch, sort of people who might not be aware that I'm streaming over there and that I'm still making content, so I thought I would promote that by doing a little bit of a Doctor Who focused live stream here on YouTube for about 20 minutes, half an hour before I go over to Twitch. It was fun, but it mostly consisted of me eating pot pies and talking bollocks for 30 minutes. But I did actually quite like the idea of talking about Doctor Who again. The little flavour of that 30 minutes every week, the hype for the 60th special, the hype for the eras beyond that with Shooty and Millie Gibson and obviously Russell T Davies. There's a lot of excitement in the Doctor Who community and it's really made me think, like, I want to do something. I want to work on something special again. Pre-streams seemed a little bit meh, a little bit low effort and a little bit lazy, being honest, and most of you guys don't want to see me do a co-op meal deal mukbang. Other stores are available. So, I'm introducing to you the Who Bulletin, completely replacing the pre-streams. In its place, we're going back to my roots of Percy the Cat and talking about other random filming screenshots. I'm back with a weekly Doctor Who news show. This is going to be starting next week, next Tuesday, and we'll be streaming every single Tuesday from around 7 PM UK time all the way till about 7:45, 8 o'clock. It'll be going for about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how much news there is. There'll be a proper format, some fancy new branding, and regular news and reviews of all the latest Doctor Who stuff. Especially with the 60th anniversary specials and the Christmas special and the new series on the horizon, with a potential new trailer this Saturday. It's something that you might want to tune in for. Also, as previously mentioned, I quite enjoy playing video games over on Twitch. I quite enjoy doing that. It's quite relaxing, and it's been a lot of fun so far, so I'm not going to be giving that up. Which means that, as previously mentioned, after every new live episode of the Who Bulletin every Tuesday, I'll be heading over to twitch.tv/georgesheard, link below, to play a video game, relax, and continue to talk to you folk about Doctor Who or whatever it is you want to talk about. It's separated from all the Doctor Who stuff, but it keeps the same sort of fun and flow of a streaming night, all in one. Twitch also allows for a lot of fun interactions between you guys in the audience and me streaming, which you can't really get here on YouTube, hence why I've tried out Twitch streaming a lot more. You guys can claim points and interact with stuff that's happening on screen, jump scare me when I'm trying to play a horror game. You can do all sorts of things, and the interaction levels are great. You can even clip your favorite moments, which might end up on TikTok. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I really encourage, if you guys haven't checked it out, to go and check it out. All my video game stream highlights are actually on a different YouTube channel. They're called GB Sheard Streams. It's a very low effort YouTube channel, admittedly. It is just all of the live streams that I've done get fully uploaded there. And if there's any sort of clips that I want to do of games where I do like a certain level or something like that that I want to post separately, I'll also be posting them there. I also have a TikTok which I post little highlights from my live streams over on there, clipped together by you wonderful people who are watching in the audience, who have found funny moments, clipped them all together, and they're just being edited and prepped over for TikTok. So if you want to get involved, you absolutely can. You can jump over, get interacting with the stream itself, make something funny happen, clip it yourself, and it'll end up on TikTok for the world to see.
Here you go. Get some warmth into you.
If you took away the video there, that would have been horrible.
Where am I?
So yeah, a little roundup, what to expect. Every single Tuesday at 7 o'clock, I'll be live here on YouTube with the Who Bulletin. And following that directly, as soon as the Who Bulletin finishes, we'll be going live on Twitch until 10 PM in the evening, playing any selection of video games. This coming week on the Who Bulletin, the very first episode, we'll be breaking down any sort of promotional material, i.e. hopefully the new trailer which drops on Saturday. There's something coming this weekend, and we'll be breaking everything down on that Tuesday live stream. Following that, I think I'll be playing Five Nights at Freddy's 2 over on Twitch. I'm not 100% certain on that one yet, but that's what it's looking like so far. As always, for the latest, follow me over on Twitter or X or whatever the hell it's called nowadays, at GBSheard. You can also follow me on Instagram with the exact same handle. Be sure to subscribe here on YouTube with notifications on to find out when the next Who Bulletin episode is airing live for you guys to join in. Be sure to check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GBSheard. I'd really appreciate it. As I say, we're going live on both of those platforms, Twitch and YouTube, on both of those channels every single Tuesday for the foreseeable future. Exciting. Cool stuff. I'm excited. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon in the next episode of the Who Bulletin. As I like to say over on Twitch when we finish a stream, see you next Tuesday.